Hey guys, Jake here, and welcome back to the Skylines. It's been a few weeks since the last episode of this, and a lot has happened, not in this world specifically, but I have touched the Skylines in other worlds since I've been gone, and that led to me getting a undisclosed amount of money because I turned on the unlimited money mod when I went to go play on another world, and I forgot to turn it off before I randomly was going to play on here for some reason. So that kind of messed up. So I had to get that resolved, and all the other mods that I had on are off that were like unlimited money, unlimited soil, and a bunch of other things like that. So as far as I have it, it's back to normal, quote unquote. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really good at that. Apparently, and I think some of the zoning in the city is broken as well because when I loaded it up one time, some of my assets weren't working. So all these like 2-lane roads like this weren't working. So that might explain why some of the, well, that shouldn't explain why some of these on this road are not working, but you know. Guess we'll fix that first. Alright. Last time we left off, we built little hills over here. And I made this really terrible looking exchange road like this, so. But it works, so I'm not really going to complain about it. I think today we're going to focus on a new residential area somewhere. I don't know where though. I need to work on this side of the city more, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I think for now, we'll build our new area. Let's build our new area like, not, well, no, because this is all going to be industry, and I don't want that to affect over here. So we'll build it somewhere over in here. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so, I think what we're going to start off with is I'm going to grab a, what is this? Oh, don't freeze on me, game. 4-lane road with trees. And I'm just going to bring it out 3 more. Game audio may be really loud. And we're going to then expand this road this way with trees. And this isn't going to be the whole city grid. I'm going to change this one up for other reasons. So like, let's see here, we'll go here. Another thing is that I think unlimited, the achievements in this world are messed up. So we probably won't have like achievements to go off. Because I think, yeah, everything's unlocked. So basically we're just building a city to build a city. So, but at least we're doing it the correct way. Okay. I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm going to get my zoning tool. I think these are going to be my fancy citizens. My fancy schmancy pants citizens. Because they're going to live in the quote-unquote capital area of Cooper Square, as it will be called for now. Okay. Let's grab some water lines. I guess I should probably fill in the middle of Cooper Square as well. And then what's going to be the main centerpiece for Cooper Square? I think we should put some of these bad boys. They only cost us 160 a week, and it's a custom asset I downloaded off the whatever it's called. And you just kind of stick them in and make a park out of them. Well, I won't put them here, but in another development I probably will. There's a beach hotel. We got a big mall that I can put in sometime soon. I downloaded a lot of assets, but I think for now we're going to go with the oppression office because I think it makes a good look for a Capitol building. So we're going to put it like right in here. And I'm going to do some counting real quick. 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. So that's the middle. Put that there. I'm going to kind of design a park around this. So we'll just drag. Thank you for doing that. Kind of just wrap it around there. And we're just going to grab a road like this. Do that. Do that. Then we're just going to drag it over to the edge of the thing so it connects up. Okay. And that leaves That got really loud for no reason. That leaves some nice open area for me to do whatever. I'm thinking we're gonna need another fire office in this area. That's $14.40 a week versus $5.60, so I'll put one on the edge of this road right here. In terms of healthcare, there is none apparently on this side, so we'll put a clinic like right here. And then police. They don't have police over here either. They do have police, but I'm going to move it because it's not actually doing any good just to be right there. So there you go. Alright, education. I need one place to go to school, so we'll put it like here on the... Can I put it? I can't put it there. I'm sad. Okay. We'll put it right... Put it right. There. Go there. Right there. And then high schools, they have none anyways, so we'll put like one. How much is this going to cost me a week? $5.60. We love education, so we'll put one there too. Okay. So I've already gave them the high-tech development. I'm going to go ahead and give them, we'll say those there. We'll say this is the front, so we're not going to zone anything here. And then the backdrop we can do like... The backdrop, we'll do some roads like this, just to fill in these holes. And we'll do like a little bit of commercial behind here. And some offices right in here. So, alright, we'll let that all build up. Everybody's gonna have bread over here. And yeah, so the electrical grid should be fine as well. I'm gonna get that figured out. And then I gotta figure out what I want to do with this road. I also need to get this. This is kind of dumb on me to put an above ground metro station because unless I'm going to take it over this way to here, it's not going to work out. So I'm probably going to redo that here in a minute. Because if I look, yeah, here's the metro. Let's do just a regular metro station. Line it up. Go on the ground. The first thing I'm going to do is delete all of those. I know that was very loud, I'm sorry. And I'll replace it with a below ground one so that I can make a new route like that. And actually I need to straighten that out just a wee bit. There we go. And we need to go and grab the tool manager. Move that there. And we can just create a new line from here to here and then complete that. Alright, that's better. Okay. Now it's time to drag this road up through here. And down. Don't do that. Quit that. I'll put that there. And we really won't worry about zoning all this yet, because that's probably just going to be more citizens. So we'll just do this right here. Yeah, like that. Except this needs to come out to here so I can... Yeah, there you go. Well, actually this road needs to take the... Okay. That's fine. Okay. And that goes there. And they should start zoning. Taxes are going down a bit, but that's okay. Probably put a middle road from back here to here. Boo-doo-doom boom. Of course, we're going to turn snapping off. Well, no, wait, we can line it up in the middle. There we go. And then that way we can just put some trees and stuff in here. Not really going for anything fancy, just spam a few trees and make it look like it's inhabited. At least in those two parts. In this part, we can do a little bit fancier. Like, tall buildings coming in now. Okay, and I know that's not even at all, but it'll be okay. Now we're just gonna put some rocks in. Just like... Actually, there are better rock formations for this we can put in. That's a little big. Still a little big. Still a little big. Still big. Any smaller ones? No. Okay, so we're gonna pretty much have to... That's still too big. That's way too big. There's a lot of these things. We don't want that. I'm just gonna say let's put... like... let's put some rocks in there. I know rocks are a cheap way to detail things, so that's why I'm doing them. So there we go. And we're having like... so let's go see what that's about. We're just not producing enough. How about you make more electricity? There you go. And I know one thing I'm gonna have to already do is probably put some underpasses into this side of the city. So while we're here, we'll make some decent sized roads and just drag them. Oh wait, we can't go under because there's a... I know y'all don't like that, but that's your only option. Now, can you be even? There we go. And now they have a turning lane for either lane. They can get across and do as they need. I'm probably going to fill this entire middle part up with trees as it is, so... But yeah. Alright, and apparently I'm just dumb and forgot to zone this little bit of thing with something, so I'm going to put some offices in here. This is a buffer to the commercial area. Education... stop that. Education isn't terrible, but I'll probably put another school in like right here. On the corner. Just to make sure they get their school they want. Alrighty. Now, I want to look into some industry specializations as well. Because those are what start making us a lot of money. I know we have forestry over here, and we have regular general industry right here. And this is something I think I did off camera, I don't remember. I worked on this a little bit to make sure it was good. So, traffic is flowing much, much better over there. In fact, how is traffic doing? Still dying over there, but I'm going to work on it. Looks like just a lot of cross traffic in here for some smaller roads. So if we upgrade that to a 4-lane, does that help? It does help a little bit. Most of it's going to be that these roads need to be upgraded to higher density roads in order to work. So I'm probably going to upgrade all these to high density. I know they're not as pretty as the other ones, but you know. At least for that. So the traffic can flow better. Dang, the recording is kind of jittery. Probably my frame rate. We'll see. But, let's see here. Specialized industry will be an interesting idea. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I hadn't even connected this up. I was like, wait a dang minute. Also, I really don't know how I feel about the double roundabout idea. I mean, it looks like it's working okay. Only problem is people are stopping for it to get into the main loop, so I'm going to give them 3 lanes of this to use, so see if that helps it any. That way they can get into an inner lane if they want to, or get into the outer one of the double roundabout. Roundabouts are what's saving our city mostly. Now what is the problem over here? Oh, it's all the traffic being mishmashed into random areas. I could probably do away with this, because, like, this is just confusing for all the traffic. So let's just, like, I don't know, do like a normal person. Why is that 4 lanes of just pure... That is just sad me. Why would I ever do that? We could just do regular 4 lane. Just upgrade the roads instead of causing all that mess. And that way they can flow freely. Though they are starting to back up again. So what I might need to do is give them a better on-ramp and off-ramp than this mess. Because it's just so much confusion. And what'll probably wind up happening is I'll move this bus depot down just a little bit. And we need to give them that back because they're going to want... Yep, that goes to all their power. Okay. I'm going to wipe out a little bit of industry, but I'm doing another double roundabout. We'll just wait for that to figure itself out and see how that goes. It's starting to figure itself out. We just got to upgrade the amount of lanes that there are. I mean, since it's a high traffic area, we'll do 4. I mean, they're starting to back up bad, but I reckon it's just going to take time to fix it. Unless it's already put some stupid junction. Don't do that. Okay. So traffic is going to start flowing a little bit more freely through here. And once all this gets cleaned out, which you see how fast it cleaned out in that case. It's just these trying to get on here, we're having to wait. And they're lining up on these main roads. Probably help if these weren't, like, barely functioning roads. It's just going to be a lot of upgrading and figuring this area out, because there's a lot of traffic in the area. Hey, no, stop that. I'm dumb, but just caused a panic. Those don't really matter. It's just these main 4 turning things. And I suppose the long line of cars waiting to get into this area. This wasn't a bad idea, having a 4 lane right here. I mean, at least it's not backing up. Okay, it still is backing up. But, I don't know. They're all getting on here, going. I'm actually gonna upgrade this, to one of these, just to see if it helps with the divided lane traffic. And it probably didn't help that I have, yeah, I need to get all that of this roundabout. Get that off of there, get out off of there. That doesn't really matter. Get that off of there, we can put that back, put that back. I don't care about, well, you guys will stay. People message me on Discord. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And we'll just get rid of all traffic on the roundabout. Still like right in there. And I'll worry about what to put in there later. Okay, now I need to make sure there's no junctions. It's probably this stoplight right here which is causing so many problems. I say just make these all stop signs to get onto the main road. No, that's not a stoplight. And then that way they all just have to go. And it's kind of starting to resolve itself. It comes in short bursts. Now the problem seems to be things getting out of the city. Because they're having to stop and go through so much traffic. I mean, this isn't just, this is normal highway traffic as it is. And I think I'll give them a few more off-ramps to use. So let's grab a highway. And just curve it back. And we'll do 2 lanes of this into 1 lane. That, and then just see if anybody uses it. They may not. Probably not any reason for that to be a 2-lane, just do a 1-lane. Use it to get back onto the highway. And that'll help a little bit of traffic, but probably not much. Which, I mean, it's constantly flowing is the main thing. And actually, I think it's gotten a little bit better over here. And here. It's just mainly these roundabouts flowing through. And this buddy's stuck in the middle of it. And so many cars are trying to get out. So it looks like what may need to happen so that we can resolve this issue is what if we just give them a dedicated spot to come out of, like this. And I'll replace all their power lines in a minute. Some underground. We're gonna find road anarchy because I'm lazy. And just see if that helps their dilemma any. Because it mainly seems to be them trying to get out of the city that is causing so much congestion. And just make it like as many lanes as possible out. Maybe 3 lanes. Down to like 2 lanes. And funnel it down into the thing. So we're just trying to get as many of them out as possible. And they may start using that. Yeah, they're going to start using it. I just don't want so much congestion on this roundabout. So we have a triple roundabout design, which I don't know what it's doing. But, see, all this traffic is coming to get on here, and then turning, and then getting either on here, which most of it looks like it is getting on here to get off the highway. What is going on here? Is there a stoplight here? You don't need to be a stoplight. That's a main exit off the highway. There you go. Dang, this is already a 22-minute recording just of me trying to solve some traffic issues. I'm gonna upgrade this to a 6-lane just because it seems like it's having so much congestion. There we go. Just make it a 6-lane so they can get where they're going. Have a dedicated turning lane, go straight on. But they don't need to have all these stoplights that it keeps loving to put in place. That one's not needed. And they're starting to flow a little bit better, but not really. So I don't get where all these are trying to... They're all just trying to get onto the highway, or onto the roundabout. So if I give them access to the main roundabout, just like... I know this is probably the dumbest thing I'm about to do, but we're going to find out together. We're going to do that. And just see if they'll use it. Because this wasn't bad at first. I just messed it up on my own time. And they're using it a little bit. It may need to be a traffic light. That one at least. Just because there's so much traffic coming off the... yeah, we can do a traffic light there just so traffic can get out. That helped a little bit. It got all the traffic out of the area. Oh, but that's causing them to line up on the roundabout. See, it's a double-edged sword. Which means clearing up a little bit. It's just mainly these intersections, this side of them all coming off to get into here. And using this, and not a lot of them are using the way off. This area may just need some new highway in general. Like, don't give them this, because this is what they're trying to get on. Let's funnel them all down through here, and then get on the other roundabout. And then, let's rip. I'm gonna rip this entire thing out. Okay, so this was one of these. Well, we're gonna upgrade it to a 6-lane, actually. Drag it all the way down to the road, and then we're gonna grab one of these little just factory roads. And we're gonna close those. Okay. So we're gonna make them go back down to 2-lane highways, and we're gonna first of all go to there, and then pump that up that way for when we're ready, and then line it up. It's because I have road anarchy on as well. That's actually working. Okay, there we go. So, we have the Linden Highway. We're just going to give them one way on, and one way off. Though that's not really a good place to do it, because it's not curved to the flowage. Well, no, they can get in. Okay. This one might need to be curved a little bit more. Just like that, at least. So they have a way on and a way off. And then if I just cap this for now above the... Just do that for now. They can turn around. But it's looking like we're going to need more lanes at least, so let's give them... We'll give them 2 lanes. Most fits this awkward turn. So let's redo this again. We're gonna... Two lanes on there. 2 lanes off there. Maybe that'll help traffic flow a little bit better. Instead of all those roundabouts that were there. Some of them were needed and some of them were not. Like this one was needed. But this one may become obsolete now that it's... And there's gonna be a little bit of waiting to get onto the highway. I just hate how much of a curve that is to turn. Most of them are just trying to get over to the slumber area. I need to give them more lanes of this. 29-minute recording. Give it 3 lanes. This one may just need to be a roundabout. Because, I mean, it's the main way into the city. So I'm going to actually push these farther off into the city. Really quick. And then I'm going to put a roundabout here. And just see if that'll help resolve the issue. we're gonna make them... Okay, well that makes sense. And just see if that helps any. Make sure there's no stupid junctions on this thing. No, you don't need a stoplight there. Stop, turn that off. You don't need stoplights there, and there. Or there, I guess. And let's just see how that goes. Because this one can stop. And these people can stop. Because all of them just trying to get on the highway to go over there. I don't care if we have, like, industry right here, just not on the roundabout. Like it's trying to do. Go away. There we go. Now they're starting to cycle around to get off of it. But can I make this any easier for them to turn off of? There's just so much traffic in this area. And I'm not sure why. I mean, traffic is not even that bad for me in other areas of the city. They're all getting on to get off. Is there a junction out here? You can have one right there, I don't care. It seems to be working a little bit better. But they're also straining to get out of here. It's mainly because there's garbage trucks that are taking up all the area. The good thing about having garbage trucks up there is they're not in the way. Maybe, if I'm smart, I could condense all the traffic down to one area. Just like right outside the thing, and then cut off the street and that street, and then move this right there. And that way they have to take Cooper Street to get wherever they're going. And that'll free up the roundabout. Then unzone all of this. Well, these two at least. And that'll help keep them all in that area and keep all this flowing. So I think it's just so much congestion is getting onto this highway that it's causing issues. It seemed to work a little bit. Oh, except for the random flood of those cars going somewhere. And those are decently sized lanes. Fine, you can have a stoplight. You don't need to stop. Excuse me, I need to adjust the junctions, not you. Okay. Oh, I need to stop my recording here soon because it's getting late. That one can stop. I offer. This isn't even car transport. This is literally just industry, pretty much. I offer cargo trade. And they're loading it up. They load these trains up. 7%. Apparently we're not making enough goods. So, let's see here. And I mean, they're going. But I think this one's unneeded. So we're just gonna make a little 6-lane meet together right here. And then we can make a little 4-lane meet into that. Somehow like this, I believe. That's good. Okay. I just don't think there's a need for that one right there. And that way they don't have to go, they can just go and get out. Okay, so that's getting figured out. This probably just needs to be a 3-lane. Or a 4-lane, I should say. There we go, a 3-lane. Why are they stopped on the traffic roundabout? That doesn't need to be a stoplight, and that doesn't need to be a stoplight either because it's so close to the junction. And that doesn't need to be a stoplight either. Alright, now they're gonna flow. And I mean, they're not doing a terrible job of flowing. Especially over here, this is cleaned up nicely. Besides all this traffic trying to get out of the city from the train station, which is probably the main reason there's been so much traffic. It's because it's all trying to get out of the city. So I'll give them this one way out. And it's exit only. And yeah. We'll give them a 1-lane road leading out for them to use from here. So all this traffic can get out that's trying to get out and cross the way. It just looks like it's sitting still. Have they not figured out how to... No, they're still choosing... I guess they're trying to get on here to get over there. And I could just give them another sneaky little bridge under. But what's the point in that? I don't know. Well, we worked on... This episode, we mainly worked... I need to go actually make sure the city's not dying. So, this area over here is doing fine. All this is doing fine. This is but we're working on it. There's a train pile up, actually. But this is flowing is what I'm happy about, is that it's flowing. This one, not so much, but you know, we're working on it. But it does appear that a lot of cars are using this. Is there a traffic stop just randomly right there? No, most of it is that. If we would just turn that to a yield, turn that off of a stop sign. Oh, it's also, I guess, the metro buses are in the way, but... we'll just see. All this is starting to flow out better, so... kind of, I should say. And this, in all reality, does not need to be a road like that. It needs to be one of these roads. So let's do this. That way they can get in and out as needed. There we go. And they have the 1 lane for getting on as needed. I have the option of the 3rd lane if they need to use it. Oh, well, I guess because that turns into a... Alright, so I guess what I could do... And this is about to be a 40-minute episode. But, the last thing I'm going to do tonight is go here and upgrade this to a 3-lane highway. And that way they can go straight or to the left and use either lane. So... oh dear, is there a death wave hitting? Just what I need. Okay, pause. Death care. There is none, okay. We're just gonna put one right there to deal with that. There you go. So we're gonna look at this one more time. This is flowing, just busy. And all this is getting rid of the train station that's trying to bring so much freight in. So, alright, well, I'm gonna Excuse me. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. I can't end the recording on the screen. Okay, I'll see you then. Guys, see ya.